Today, we bring you a fascinating journey through Serbia, a cultural and geographical gem in the heart of the Balkans. Serbia is surrounded by several countries. To the north, it borders Hungary. To the east, Bulgaria and Romania. To the south, North Macedonia and Albania. And to the west, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia and Montenegro, positioning it as one of the most strategic areas in Eastern Europe. With a population of approximately 6.7 million inhabitants and a territory covering 88,000 square kilometers, Serbia is a hub of cultures, histories, and landscapes. To understand contemporary Serbia, it is crucial to explore its past, especially its long period under Ottoman Empire rule, which lasted until the 17th century. The Ottoman heritage is still perceived in various aspects of modern Serbia. The emancipation from Ottoman rule led to the country's independence, an event that preceded a series of catastrophic wars, including the Balkan Wars and World War I. During those years, Serbia was key in creating the Kingdom of Yugoslavia, along with Slovenes and Croats, becoming one of the foundations of this new state. However, stability was once again threatened during World War II, in which Serbia faced great challenges. The post-war era witnessed the growing desire for independence from Slovenia, Croatia, North Macedonia, and Bosnia and Herzegovina, which ultimately led to the dissolution of Yugoslavia. In 1992, Serbia and Montenegro created a federal union that lasted until 2006, when both states decided to follow independent paths, thus defining the contemporary borders of Serbia. Today, Serbia is recognized as a point of convergence of various cultures, ethnicities, and religious beliefs, reflecting Europe's rich history. Recently highlighted as one of the most welcoming destinations in Europe, Serbia boasts an excellent public transportation network. From Belgrade, its vibrant capital, access to the entire country is facilitated. A bus ride from the bus terminal can take you to the city center in minutes, while its efficient train network allows visitors to reach iconic sites such as Republic Square, the heart of Belgrade's urban life. Serbia, with its remarkable natural beauty and cultural wealth, operates under a parliamentary regime and is divided into 5 geographical regions. This administrative organization includes 15 cities, 29 districts, and 150 municipalities, each with unique characteristics and attractions. For travel enthusiasts, Serbia presents a simplified entry policy. For stays of up to 90 days, there is no need to obtain a visa, only a passport with a minimum validity of 6 months is required. This ease allows visitors to immerse themselves in the country's rich historical, cultural, and natural heritage, without the complications of additional bureaucratic procedures. However, it is crucial to consider the climate when planning your visit. Serbia experiences a continental climate, marked by harsh winters with temperatures that can drop significantly in January. These climatic conditions can greatly influence the traveler's experience, especially for those not accustomed to extreme low temperatures. On the other hand, summers in Serbia can be extremely hot, with temperatures often exceeding 38 degrees Celsius, offering an ideal environment for heat enthusiasts. In addition to these climatic aspects, it is crucial to be informed about the risks of natural disasters such as floods, which are common in the region and present significant challenges in terms of infrastructure. These events not only impact the daily lives of local residents, particularly in agricultural communities whose livelihoods can be abruptly affected, but can also alter travel plans. Being aware of these factors is vital to ensuring a safe and enjoyable visit to Serbia. When visiting the country, it is important to handle cultural and social aspects delicately. There are sensitive topics that can cause discomfort or discussion among residents. One of these topics is the stance towards the LGBT community. Although Serbian society is perceived as traditional regarding issues of sexual orientation, it is important to note that attitudes are evolving, and there is growing recognition and support for the rights of this community in various areas of the country. Another delicate aspect is Serbia's recent history, particularly the conflicts of the 1990s. These events were painful and left lasting marks on the country's collective memory. Therefore, it is prudent to approach these topics with respect and sensitivity, avoiding reopening old wounds. Focusing on contemporary Serbia and its contributions to culture, arts, and hospitality can be a more positive way to engage with the inhabitants. In terms of social etiquette in Serbia, there are certain customs to observe to ensure friendly interactions. For example, it is customary to bring a gift when visiting someone's home, and many Serbs expect guests to remove their shoes upon entering their homes. These customs underscore the importance of hospitality and respect in social interactions in Serbia. The nightlife in Serbia, especially in its capital Belgrade, is dynamic and known worldwide. Belgrade is renowned for its vibrant nightlife, with a wide range of bars and clubs that stay open until dawn. Reasonable prices and a welcoming atmosphere make these nightlife experiences tempting. Interestingly, in Serbia, it is not uncommon for women to take the initiative in social settings, approaching men's tables to introduce themselves and get to know you, even on the streets. In Serbia, conventional gender roles are often broken, where typically the man is the one who initiates contact. The beauty of Serbian women, often tall, blonde, and with light eyes, is notable and frequently compared to that of Ukrainian women, attracting many European visitors. This unique allure, combined with a vibrant social scene, provides visitors with a rich and varied cultural experience. On the other hand, Serbian men tend to adopt a more relaxed approach regarding appearance and lifestyle until they reach maturity, preferring a simpler way of life during their youth. This cultural difference in self-perception and personal care is one of the many facets that make Serbian society unique. When planning to enjoy Serbia's lively nightlife, particularly in Belgrade, it is advisable to make reservations in advance, as many of the busiest venues require reservations to ensure entry. Additionally, considering the prevalence of minor thefts in heavily frequented areas, especially around nightclubs, it is prudent to minimize risks by carrying only essentials, such as identification and credit cards, and avoiding carrying large sums of cash or valuable items. The Serbian language, which might seem similar to Russian at first glance due to their common Slavic roots, is actually a unique language with its own particularities. The linguistic and cultural closeness between Serbs and Russians reflects a deep historical connection between these Slavic nations. For tourists, the language barrier is often less noticeable among young people, who frequently speak English fluently, facilitating communication and social exchange. Serbia, located at the crossroads between East and West, has seen significant transformations recently, especially concerning the migration crisis. The increase in conflicts in regions like Syria and Afghanistan has resulted in a growth in the number of refugees and asylum seekers passing through Serbia in hopes of reaching European Union countries. Although there is some cultural and social resistance towards these groups, it is common to see Middle Eastern refugees in public places, such as parks, where they seek temporary refuge. This underscores the humanitarian challenges and geopolitical complexities Serbia faces as a transit country. For tourists, Serbia offers a range of affordable accommodation options. In the capital, Belgrade, it is possible to find hostels with rates between 20 and 25 euros per night, which often receive good reviews for their excellent value for money. This affordability is partly due to the country's economy, which, despite facing challenges, allows visitors to enjoy an economical trip with relatively low service costs compared to other regions. Serbia's economy, driven by international investments, has experienced growth in areas such as manufacturing, tourism, and agriculture. Agriculture is vital, with Serbia being a significant producer of corn, wheat, barley, and one of the world's leading producers of raspberries. However, the industry in Serbia faces significant obstacles, such as the use of outdated technologies in its industrial facilities and the pressing need for innovation and modernization. Additionally, although Serbia has valuable natural resources, including iron, coal, and some precious metals, the lack of adequate funding and technology restricts its ability to exploit and process these resources effectively. This economic situation reflects both the challenges and opportunities that Serbia must manage as it strives to progress and adapt in an evolving global environment. Serbia's economic history has been marked by conflicts and wars, resulting in international embargoes and sanctions that profoundly affected its economy, raising unemployment levels and significantly reducing the purchasing power of its citizens during those tumultuous periods. Currently, unemployment remains one of the most critical challenges the country faces, highlighting the persistent difficulties in economic recovery and labor market stabilization. Serbia's non-inclusion in the European Union brings additional limitations, especially for young people, who do not enjoy the freedom of movement to seek employment opportunities in other European Union member countries. This limitation has fostered the emigration of young and middle-class professionals to neighboring countries like Albania, Kosovo, and Montenegro in search of better job and life opportunities. In Serbia's current economic landscape, the minimum wage is approximately 540 euros, with the official currency being the Serbian dinar. Salaries for mid-level professionals range between 700 and 1,200 euros. The cost of living in Serbia varies depending on the location. For example, rents start around 250 euros in less urbanized areas and can rise to 500 euros in Belgrade. Dining at a mid-range restaurant can cost between 4 and 6 euros, showing that the cost of living in Serbia is relatively affordable compared to other European countries. Additionally, the cost of owning a car in Serbia is also lower than in neighboring countries, as vehicle taxes are not as high. On the other hand, there is a common misconception about obtaining a residence permit in Serbia, often promoted by consultancies, suggesting that such a permit could facilitate moving to other European countries. However, in reality, even Serbian citizens face difficulties in establishing permanent residence in other European countries. They can travel visa-free, but encounter obstacles to permanent relocation. The Serbian government, with a nationalist orientation, favors its own citizens in various aspects, particularly regarding entrepreneurship. Serbians enjoy benefits such as state subsidies and tax reductions, privileges that are generally not extended to foreigners. This policy underscores a focus on the well-being of local inhabitants and shows a commitment to economic and social autonomy, although it also indicates that the business culture in Serbia is still developing, less consolidated compared to that of other European countries. Regarding citizenship, Serbia implements stricter regulations compared to countries like Germany and the Netherlands. Even after living in the country for a decade, foreigners may face significant obstacles in obtaining Serbian citizenship, reflecting the country's caution towards irregular migration and the attempt to prevent a large influx of migrants from Africa and Asia. Despite these restrictive policies concerning migration and business opportunities for foreigners, Serbia is a country that preserves religious freedom. With a majority Orthodox Christian population, it also has Muslim, Jewish, and atheist communities, all coexisting peacefully, demonstrating the secular character of the government. Serbia faces significant challenges related to drug trafficking due to its key position on the heroin route between the Middle East and Europe. Serbian authorities are committed to combating drug trafficking, and foreigners involved in such activities face severe penalties, including long prison sentences and future entry bans. Nevertheless, Serbia offers tourists a rich and welcoming experience, with exceptional culinary offerings, impressive architectural structures, medieval monasteries and castles, and picturesque villages that provide a glimpse into traditional Serbian hospitality. Belgrade, the vibrant cultural and social heart of the country, offers a captivating atmosphere with its cafes, restaurants, historic buildings, and cultural centers. Serbian citizens are generally welcoming and maintain a positive attitude towards visitors. For nightlife enthusiasts, Belgrade's clubs are an essential meeting point. However, caution is advised due to the occasional presence of extreme nationalist groups, and it is best to avoid controversial topics such as politics and history to maintain a harmonious environment. Belgrade, one of the oldest cities in Europe, is characterized by its dynamism and youth. The historic streets of the city contrast with the vitality of the young people in the squares, keeping the city in constant motion. At the same time, the tranquility of the elderly in parks and streets provides balance, offering a lifestyle that everyone can enjoy. For visitors from Europe, England, and the United States, Serbia represents a high-value option where money goes further. Additionally, Serbia stands out for its accessible and advanced healthcare system compared to other Balkan countries. Tourists have access to free emergency services, backed by a health insurance system specifically designed for visitors, providing security and peace of mind during their stay. In conclusion, Serbia is a captivating destination with a rich history, vibrant culture, and stunning landscapes. From its hospitality to its incredible architecture, every aspect of Serbia promises a unique and unforgettable experience. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your like and your comment. See you in the next video.